pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Carvajal. Now it's Sorloth. Short changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Now the delivery. There's the header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Played into space. Chips it through. Lovely. Decent chance! Brilliant from Sorloth! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Quality ball. And it's Wilshere. Nunez. He's had it taken off him. Veron. Now it's Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer. And here's Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And this is Raul. Ball in towards the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And claimed it back swiftly. And he welcomed Luis Suarez! And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Wilshere. Gets his head on it! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they get themselves in front! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ibrahimovic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that looks a decent ball. There's the shot! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, it's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's decided to go for it. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but That's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now, can they get him away? Now he's running away. Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Raul gets a foot in here, and the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pinches it off him. Ibrahimovic, and he's intervened well there. And here's Sorloth. Veron. Oh, they could break here.
There will be
That is a great kick out.
time.
Luis Suarez! And the keeper couldn't hold it. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
This possibly the last play of the half. Goes for goal! Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Darwin. Oh, nicely intercepted. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United, at times brilliant, at times frustrating. 2 up in this roller coaster of a game. So straight into the second half. Goes for a shot! It's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay that...
Ibrahimovic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ibrahimovic has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Stam. Turns back here, probably the best option. Seedorf. Oh, there's a probing ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Wilshere. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Darwin, nicely weighted ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Wilshere. Well, that's well seen too. Suarez is herring after that one. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Ribery. Wilshere. Carvajal at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Here's Solo. Chance! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
speed of thought. He's having a pop! Lofted upfield. Nunez is onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Luis Suarez tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 11, Wilshere. Number 6, Scholes.
Now it's
Number
Ribery.
15.
Oh, now here's an
Daniel
interesting
Carvajal.
matchup.
Running on
Raul
the field,
providing an outlet on that flank.
19,
Gullit.
Guardiola.
And the shot!
Number 9.
Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Gullit! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Sorloth. And that has left him in a heap. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. He's in plenty of space here. Look at the space here. Gullit! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
White clears it away. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Brilliantly cut out. Mateus. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ribery.
There will be 5 minutes added
Mateus.
time.
Looking for the run. Now that he shoots! It's a goal! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just wet the...
Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Guardiola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's the keeper's ball. Raul. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic...